What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the other side of the Firewall podcast. We talk about the latest and greatest cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who've made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Shannon
What's up?
Times
What's up?
and Chris Epicon.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on? So, welcome to Friday's episode. So, the non-cyber related episode where we talk about everything else: movies, books, games, vacations, all that good stuff. But definitely check out this week's episodes: Monday, Tuesday, our topics, Wednesday discussion. No Ask Us SP this week, but we had a really good one with Dr. Jimmy J. Davies from Every.Black. So check that one out. .black being the new .com. But without further ado, I'll give it to Shannon.
All right, everybody. Not a lot going on this past week. I found myself watching the Ocean series, right? 11, 12, 13, and it made me miss Bernie Mac. So my wife and I started watching the Bernie Mac show.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever watched this TV show, but my wife and I started watching.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Like, it's as well as things where it's like some of the stuff he does, and you're just like, man, you got to be careful what you do. Like one of the first episodes, he's at his wife's company picnic, and they're playing softball. And so he hits one, and as he's rounding second base, he does a backhand like this to a little kid. I'm like, you can't do that. It's like, that's just like early 2000s stuff you could get away with. But
right.
Yeah, but like, does this number? I'm like, did you see that? I told my wife that. She was like, I missed it. I was like, yeah, it's funny. But yeah, got us watching the show. We're a little bit into the first season now. But other than that, really nothing, man. Like, it's just been going out with the children, spending time with them, and making sure they're having fun. But yeah, not a lot for me. But what about you, Chris?
Not a lot from me as well. I've been doing a little bit more studying, actually. So Microsoft actually provides free vouchers for their certification exams, right? So I got one doing this. You sign up for some type of course that's free, right? And there's a little lottery for you to get a free voucher, and I got one.
Nice.
So on this Thursday, I'm taking the Microsoft Azure Fundamentals exam, and I'll be all right. But like, cool. Let's see how Microsoft. I haven't taken the Microsoft exam before, so this should be cool. I'm very familiar with Azure. I've gone through the course and been watching videos and stuff like that. So it should be a lot of fun. But based on my experience, I don't think it'll be too difficult. But again, I don't know how Microsoft asks questions, so I need to go get on some practical exam really quick and get on that. But when it comes to I really like the course. It's really cool. You can actually just go to learn.microsoft.com and just start reading over the material, right? And sometimes they have videos and stuff. And there's a lot of resources on YouTube for it too. Again, certifications are awesome. I like them. That's kind of our bias as cybersecurity professionals. We like our certifications. But on that end, I've actually been watching a lot of tennis. The French Open's been going on. I'm a big tennis fan. When it comes to like tennis or golf, I'll watch tennis 10 out of 10 times versus golf, even though I love some of the golf aspects, right? But like, it's just
way more action. I did watch one match. It was Coco Gauff versus
Sabalenka yesterday.
Well, the day before.
It was, who did she beat? She beat Louise Boisson.
Yeah,
French
that's
lady.
what I watched.
Yeah, but she won the French Open yesterday, so that was awesome.
Yeah, no, I picked the wrong match.
Yeah, but first American, I think, under 23 to win two majors since like Serena. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. I was like, let's get it, So I'm a big tennis fan, so looking forward to the match today as well. And then what else on the TV side? I want to start watching the show called The Pit. Have you guys heard of it? It's on HBO Max.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I saw a clip where they have Filipino nurses like talking. I was like, oh wait, Filipino nurses are finally getting highlighted in Hollywood. Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
It's a really good show.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start watching that at some point here. But yeah, that's on my list and to-do list. Other than that, I'm not sure if I can get the Switch 2. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Right? I haven't really been playing too many games.
Are you a Mario Kart fan?
I am a huge Mario Kart fan.
Then you should get it because it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
It comes with 2 controllers, right? So okay, yeah, I'll probably get.
And all your old ones work too.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, it's fully backwards compatible because I'm using the old Pro Switch or the Switch Pro controller is what I use, and I give my kids the Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also sync I think I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure you can sync your old Joy-Cons as well. So you got plenty of controllers in the house if you don't trade in your old Switch.
That's good. Okay, so there's that. And then I think that might be a fairly light week. Planning a little trip to New York here in the next few weeks. So that should be fun. First time in Manhattan. So it should be good.
You're heading up Times Square?
You bet. You betcha.
I haven't been there yet. I haven't been there yet. So one of these days I'm gonna get
Really?
there.
Well, just
Yeah, because
You're a
Buffalo,
native New Yorker. Oh, not New York. You're from,
right?
from upstate New York, right?
Man, so that's always the battle, right? Anybody who's not from the one of the boroughs, you're upstate, right?
That's true.
But Buffalo is specifically Western New York,
I
and then
see.
upstate would be Albany. But depending on who you talk to, like how close you are to New York, everybody else is upstate from you, right?
Mhm.
But Buffalo is roughly 8 hours away, right? We're on the other side of the state,
Oh, that's
so
right.
is it that
You gotta
we're
large?
drive.
we're
I didn't realize.
we're over by Syracuse. Yeah, we're close to
Like
Syracuse.
Canada, basically.
Yeah, you just cross the Peace Bridge, 30 minutes. 30-minute drive to you're in Canada, right? So I hate to say it, the good side of the falls. The Buffalo side of the falls is pretty, but you go
Yeah,
to
the Canada
the
side is
Canada side
awesome.
of the fall is gorgeous.
Is amazing.
Yeah, so we're far enough away where it's a trip, right? Or you can hop on a plane. So the only time I've been in New York is I hopped on a plane. It's like 45-minute flight. I saw my wife's family actually, but I didn't hit up. Like I hit up some of the local spots, but I didn't go to anything big. So I haven't seen Statue of Liberty. I haven't been to Times Square. None of that stuff. Like none of the touristy stuff. So I plan on doing that with the kids sometime in the near future. I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to go during the summer. It's too hot there. And like, I don't want to go during the winter. It's cold. But I'll probably go during like fall, maybe go check it out. But my week, so I got the Switch too. I was too old and too lazy to go stand in line. So it was delivered on launch day at lunchtime. So it's perfect. Right. I went downstairs, got it. But the snag was I couldn't get the bundle, so I got Mario Kart separately, and it got delayed in Jacksonville. So I still wound up going to Best Buy to pick up Mario Kart, and then when the Mario Kart actually was delivered, I went back to Best Buy to return it. So, I'd still had to do a little bit of driving and moving around. Loving it, like so. It's it's a Switch, but it's premium, right? So it's not like a brand new, like going from the what was before the Switch? It was the Wii U. Going from the Wii and the Wii U to Switch was earth shattering, right? Like going to portable handheld hybrid. You're not doing that this time. You're going from a Switch to a Switch 2. They played it very safe, but it's what you would have hoped the Switch was originally, right? Everything's buttery smooth. The eShop is super fast. All your games, pretty much, like every game I've popped in so far, plays better on the Switch 2 by a mile. Like so, way more powerful console. Screen's super pretty, and Mario Kart's like off the chain. So we've been playing the same Mario Kart since the Wii U's when it launched. That's how old this version of Mario Kart was. So this new one, like, looks gorgeous, plays gorgeous. A little bit of physics in there, right? Got into a wreck, and you can see like the car being affected by the other cars. I was like, okay, could grind on rails and stuff like that now. So I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun beating the kids down in Mario Kart.
Nice.
So, hey, look, check this out real quick. I want to tell you something that might hurt your heart. My wife was telling me this yesterday. I want to say she said it was Best Buy. So people that did their pre-orders, what they were doing was they were taking their receipts and stapling them to the box.
It was GameStop.
Yeah,
It was
GameStop. It was
GameStop.
GameStop. That's
Yeah,
like
it
you
was
said. It was
GameStop.
GameStop, and it was puncturing the screens. So I'm like,
Mhm.
No
yes. My
way.
wife was telling me this yesterday. I was like,
I'd
what?
be
Yeah.
so
I know,
mad.
right?
They've narrowed it down to a specific store in New York, and they doxed them. They're like, "Do not buy your Switch from this store." I was like, "Oh, that's hate for real."
When you anger gamers, they all get on the internet and start doxing you. They don't care.
Right, right. I was like, "Man, I feel bad for those workers in there, man." People
Yeah.
just upset. I'd be pretty upset too. But yeah, puncturing their screens, crazy. Like, why are you aggressively stapling these receipts
What are
to the
you doing? Like
boxes?
slamming the stapler on there? What's
That's
going
what
on?
it seems. He's like, you
Well,
have to hit it so hard.
it's packed real tight though. Like so they did the Apple packaging, right? Where it's like the packaging is built for the product. So I can see it. Like cuz the box is tiny. Like I remember the first Switch box being way bigger than this one, and this one is the same size as that one. So they're trying to go for that boutique aesthetic, and yeah, like that screen's right on top. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm loving it. Went to the water park with my family and kids yesterday. Had fun doing that. I got to get back in the gym. That water park whooped my butt. Like all those stairs to get to every ride, because every ride has to be several stories above the ground, right? My watch was going crazy. I was like, "You working out? You want to record this? Are you okay?"
That's hilarious.
I was like, "Oh, I got to get back in the gym," but I had a blast. And this time sunscreened it up really well, so I didn't get burnt up like our last vacation. But aside from that, man, just chilling. Got the book back from the editor, so I'm hoping to push it to the system so I can send you guys copies so you can read ahead. Let me know what you think. It's kind of too late, so if you don't like it, I appreciate your feedback, but this is what's going out. And then hopefully getting the channels for midsummer is what I keep saying. So I'm hoping in the next month or so to push it to all of the places you can buy books. Do my own little book launch uh, by myself. See how it goes. But aside from that, everything's been doing really well, man. Like we have over 3,000 downloads last month, so hopefully it's not a fluke. We keep that up. So 15,000 listeners, tune in listeners, 3,000 downloads. Like we're getting at the masses. So I'm very pumped about that. And the future looks bright for the podcast. Thank you all for listening. Thank you guys for always joining me. I think we're doing an amazing job over here. Hopefully the book brings in even more people. Hit up the websites that go by our name, the other side of the firewall.com, ramcyber.io. You give me a person at RY Security Guy. That's RY Security Guy. You can find me on LinkedIn primarily. And where can they find you, Chris?
You can find me on LinkedIn under my name, Chris Abacon. Last name spelled A. Bacon.
There it is. Stay safe. Stay secure.